Hey guys, really quick, just want to take a quick break to talk about Anchor. This is the app we're using to create this podcast right now. If you've ever thought about starting your own podcast, Anchor FM is awesome. When we were trying to get this podcast off the ground, we had millions of questions. We had no idea how to do it. How to record an episode? It was a struggle. How do you find background music? We still don't have background music, but Anchor FM lets us do that. We just don't use it. How do I get my show posted? How do I get it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play Music, all the other places people listen? Where do I find advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, distributing, and monetizing your podcasts. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. My favorite thing is that everything is done in the app. You record, you edit, you post, everything's just right there. You know, when I'm not around, G-Roll's able to do it. And how easy is it?
It's easy.
There you go. So anchor.fm/start. Get your own podcast. If you're not doing it, you're wrong.
What do you get when you put a group of fanboys in a room with a mic? From video games, comics, and movies to uncensored social commentary, nothing is off limits. With your hosts, Pistol Pete Jr., The Blue Guy, Chuck Ditch, G-Roll, and Player 2. This is The Real Press Start. So sit down, load up, log in, and press start.
Welcome to the Menudo Steam podcast. We're no longer TRPS.
What, the Menudo Steam podcast?
Menudo Steam podcast.
Is it official?
It's official.
We should make it official.
The MSC.
Tell us what you think. Do you prefer Menudo Steam podcast or the Real Press Start?
They're all gonna go for Menudo Steam.
Yeah.
There's no way that the real press starts.
Rolls off the tongue better.
We
The
just
real
got
Menudo
shirts.
Steam.
The real Menudo Steam.
You just got shirts.
I just got a shirt. But we will have merch soon.
This is where me and Michael break off and make our own.
We do have our own.
He already has. Oh yeah,
what is it called?
Gregorio and
Gregorio
Bishop.
and Bishop podcast.
I've never met those guys.
The GMB.
The GMB podcast.
Yeah.
We were just talking about something right now.
G's and B's.
G's and B's.
That was a pretty good fight, Corey.
It was overall you saw the undercard. I didn't. Or the prelims. I mean,
They're all like landslide victories, though.
were they?
I'm
Oh,
saying,
this one, yeah.
Other than that one that went to the distance.
But even the one that went the distance was a
That's kind of
a
a
unanimous decision.
Yeah.
It was a clear cut. You know, they were all very one sided fights.
Yeah.
The whole thing with with John Jones, I can't take John Jones serious as a fighter because of all the doping issues. You know what I mean? Like if every I think was it Khabib that tweeted legalize doping, let's do this, Dana White or some shit like that.
Who?
Khabib.
Did he?
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
but it's
What did they find in John Jones's blood test that made him switch venues?
Chinese dick pills.
Chinese dick pills again?
They
Again.
say that it's the one that he got caught for a year and a half ago, and that it has the metabolites or whatever have some sort of pulsing effect to where it, like what they're detecting is like the very lowest amount that you can detect,
Yeah.
and that sometimes it detects, sometimes it doesn't. So and then because I guess I don't know for whatever reason on one of the drug tests, so now the Nevada is like, well, we can't approve the fight because there's something wrong with this drug test,
Yeah.
and so they were like, fine, because then it's because of holiday, so they're like, all right, well, I guess we're gonna have to move it to California because California was allowing it, yeah.
We don't give a shit. Inglewood.
Because they're just saying, all right, we'll just take USADA's word for it that they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
But USADA works for, or I don't know, USADA doesn't work for. They kind of do, right? Work for the UFC.
I think they
I
do.
think they're contracted.
Yeah.
To drug test, so they kind of do work.
Hashtag USADA fake.
Yeah, it's super fishy to me. The thing that I like Brendan Schaub's point about it, where he goes, this is only happening to like the best of the best. Like, why is it only happening to the very best? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't it always just happen to the best of the best, really?
Well, I mean, that's where you hear about
In
it.
any
Though.
sport?
Yeah.
That's where you hear about it.
Yeah, that's what you hear. Because it's like, oh, why they can't be that good naturally.
Yeah.
So that's why they have to be like. That's why they
Or
have
it's
to
just
be.
because they already have a reputation of being good, and then you hear that, well, they're tested dirty.
Yeah.
So because they're already a star, it's more of a news.
Yeah.
Article.
But like, I feel like with John Jones, it's like it's something that's haunted him. Like, okay, well, I mean, the same thing. Okay,
Well, obviously because he got caught with it, and then he gets caught with it again.
Yeah.
this is like the
So
third.
like now every time he fights, you always gotta keep in the back of your head like,
Yeah.
is he doing that shit still? Or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah.
And some of these guys they're getting they test dirty for tainted supplements,
Yeah.
which is still weird to me too. But like, I don't know, the way they do it though, they're like, okay, you gotta, if there's a tainted supplement, they tell them which one it was. They go and buy it
And they test it.
from
Yeah.
the store. They test it, and then it has to not only like that. It not only has to test positive. It has to be the match the
For
amount
what? Yeah.
that you had in your system too. So
Yeah.
it's like, I mean, I guess that's kind of
I mean, that's a pretty
that
good.
seems like
way.
a good good logic behind it. But to me, it's still like
I feel like
the
that's not.
tainted supplements still kind of like, I don't know, man. It's
Yeah.
still fishy to me.
It still is, but like, okay, unless you're making the supplements yourself, you're not gonna know what's gonna go. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, obviously there's a label, but there's always a proprietary fucking bullshit. You know?
Yeah, but I think if you follow their guidelines, and maybe if it still ends up tainted, maybe they are really lenient.
Yeah.
Because they give them a list or whatever of ones that are approved. For
Yeah,
them to use.
you can take all these supplements. You can't
That
take any
these
of
ones
these.
are
Yeah.
these are credible companies.
But then you get
And then
sponsored
maybe
by
if
one of
you
these other.
happen to test dirty and they test it off of one of those, maybe they'll be more lenient. But I don't know if that's happened yet or not.
I doubt that. I mean, the ones that are approved are
Some
approved
guy
for a
that
reason.
tested that O'Malley, he tested dirty, and he was saying that it was from a caffeine pill or something that he tested dirty from.
What the fuck you taking caffeine pills for?
He needs caffeine. He needs the energy.
You just drink a cup of coffee.
Right? I took those caffeine pills a couple times when I would drive back when I was still in the army. I would drive back and forth, and those shits are fucking insane. The first time I took it, I was just driving, just wide awake, just like fucking, like bored out of my mind, but just awake.
Yeah.
That shit's hard to say. The ones I remember, the ones I think they were called like yellow jackets, and they had a picture of a hornet on the fucking front, like a wasp.
Uh-huh.
And it was just like this black and yellow pill that just like, yeah.
It was gonna kill you.
Yeah, I was all tweaked out. I don't think I have stories. Oh, so I wanted
stories.
the fucking holiday, because that was the free holiday gift from PlayStation. That holiday theme.
We'll talk about it. The wallpaper for the holiday.
Uh-huh.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. The theme.
As an
It's
S
the
that
theme
looks
for the
like a 5.
PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
And when it says PlayStation, the S is a 5.
But when it says Happy Holidays,
It's the regular
it's just
S.
a regular S. So everyone's saying, "Oh, that's."
But even if they did a holiday with the S, yeah, I guess, because then you're like, I guess just the font of the S they're using.
Yeah.
Still, I mean,
Why are they using different fonts?
Yeah. Why are they using a different font?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because everything else in the PlayStation is not like PlayStation was a different font from Happy Holidays. It was the exact same font.
Yeah, it's
Just that
the
S was
is
different. That's the
yeah.
only thing that was different.
Yeah, that is a.
It's like, So maybe next holidays, people.
I feel like everyone kind of knew a 5 was a thing,
Yeah.
but
But the thing that it's saying it's on holidays So maybe it is going to be next year.
Yeah,
But it's,
yeah.
it could
Maybe
still
maybe
be
we'll see something like in March. Wasn't it when they announced PS4 and Xbox One like in March?
I want to see. Yeah, it was.
And then
They
it
had
came
this
out, and then
the
they
special
showed
event.
more on E3, and then it came out the following.
But it's
holiday
weird
season.
that it would have kept under wraps this much until now.
Well, no, I mean that's how they that's how
Well,
they
to
did
me, it
PS5
didn't seem like that.
or PS4.
Always back in the day, it always seemed like you would hear all sorts of news about what's going into it. You know, the hardware, the games.
Not really, because think
No.
about it. Because right now,
Usually like a
I
couple
would
months
hear
before.
about it. I would
Yeah.
hear about it a year before, though. I mean,
Yeah.
like because of the magazines and shit. Like they would all have the.
yeah, but see, right now the thing is like they want people to still buy PS4s.
Right.
They don't want. Oh, I'm just going to wait for the PS5 now. I'm not like if I don't have a PS4 right now, I'm going to wait till the PS5. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they want. That's why they don't try. They try not to leak it too early.
Or like people who were thinking about buying a PS4 Pro.
Yeah, I might as well just wait for the PS5.
Yeah, but if you bought a PS4 Pro, then you're like, well, fuck, now I have to wait to buy a PS5.
Yeah, or PS6.
We don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, like because obviously when PS5 comes out, people are gonna buy the PS5. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But there's still a shelf life of
Oh yeah,
the
no,
last generation.
It's
Well,
still,
yeah,
yeah.
like PS4 games will still be coming out for another what?
It's
3
always
years
it's,
at least?
it's always a 10-year life cycle.
Right, so another 3 years or so, or 4 years if it's this next year.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna. There's nothing to play on the PS5 in the first year.
Yeah, exactly.
There's like 3 games, and then you're like, all right, well, I pray to beat those 3 games.
Right.
Yeah.
But do you think if they come with a PS5, will it at least be backwards compatible with PS4 games?
I hope so.
They never do that.
No, because PS2 was PS3. The initial PS3 was backwards
But
compatible,
PS4 wasn't at all.
but the only reason it wasn't. Well, I mean, it could have been with PS1 and PS2.
The
The o-
PS3 was only backwards compatible with certain games.
And the only reason the PS3 wasn't
It
backwards
was very
compatible
few games.
was because they went with the whole cell processor, and the PS3 is so fucking like that's why it was so expensive when it came out. Like everything about it was just custom built and custom fucking like. That's why with the PS4 they learned, and that's why the PS4 did so much better than the PS3 because they actually worked with developers like and worked with, you know, manufacturers. Like let's figure a way to make this, you know, the highest and highest quality that we can make it with not having to build our own shit.
User friendly.
Yeah. Whereas with the
Developer friendly.
the developer friendly,
sure.
and that's I mean that was their big thing about the PS4 was like before they even started developing the console, they went to the developers and saying, how can we make it so you can make better games? And this is what we need.
Mm-hmm.
Give us something with these specs. And then the PlayStation was like, all right, well let's see if we can work with this. And with the PS3. What they did with the PS3 was they built the PS3 and they had the development because like they always release excuse me, god damn, a developers pack. Like it's like a PC pretty much.
A PC. I need to play with my PC.
But it's a PC version of the PS4.
Oh, you don't have a PC? I have a PC. And I play with it all the time.
That's pretty much when you're running a game at E3. When you play a game at E3, you're running it off one of those developer consoles. You're not running it off a regular PS4.
Right.
You know, and
It's
so
more powerful.
it's not that it's more powerful. That it's more like
Not as limited, right?
yeah, not as limited.
Like it's like a jailbroken PS4.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like they can modify things and they can make it run. Like they can overclock it for like to make things look better in this, you know, and at the same time you're not running the full game. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why it's like everything looks better at E3.
Interesting.
But see, I don't know. Like, what more can I do
For what?
for the PS5? Okay, other than making it 4. Okay, right off the bat, it's gonna have 4K capability.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
Sure, they can bring back backwards compatibility.
but,
That's probably the main thing that they're really losing on. That they're
But
behind
that
on.
PlayStation View is kind of the backwards compatibility.
No, PlayStation View is the
TV thing.
stuff.
Apparently,
I mean,
that's the
PlayStation
number
now.
2 fucking.
Yeah, but like compared to like Xbox's thing, it's like it's really
It's
not.
too. It's too
'Cause
expensive.
Xbox actually lets you fucking put in discs.
Yeah.
And play backwards. So if
Or
you have
if
the
you
disc,
or if you've bought it before, like let's say that
Ah.
PlayStation Now thing, if you've bought the game previously, you could just play the game.
pretty
You
dope.
could stream the game
yeah,
That is dope.
on its own.
yeah. Whereas PlayStation
And
now,
it
you
sucks
still
that
have
it's
to.
streaming. I don't like that it's streaming. And
Yeah, unfortunately, at the stream,
It's too
I think
expensive.
Xbox you have to stream. it.
Yeah, Xbox you stream them as well.
It's too expensive, and you gotta stream it, and then that would be cool if you bought it before and you could just play it again.
Yeah. So I mean, but like Xbox One's vision of it. Goddamn, fucking cough just came out of nowhere. Is like their format is better, whereas PS4. I think PS4's library or the PlayStation Now's library is better.
Maybe so. I don't know. I haven't looked too much
PlayStation's
into.
always had the better exclusives.
They have more games in the PlayStation Now library than they have in the Xbox library.
Yeah, I haven't looked at the libraries of their like streaming service or game streaming service, but like the whole like if you've played the game, if you've bought the game previously,
Yeah, that's a
you're
big
able to
thing.
stream it is like
Yeah,
light years.
and if you have
better
the
than
disc, yeah,
whatever PS Now is.
yeah. PS Now is cool.
I
And
think,
like it's cool, but at the same time, yeah,
What's
I
It's
PS Now?
probably gonna-
$15 a month?
think it's $13 a month.
I feel like
on
that-
top of the $60 a year you're paying for.
I feel like those are gonna be bigger, like 5-10 years from now.
Yeah,
But right now I feel like they're not quite there yet.
you think they're still gonna be on
With the
Blu-rays, or you
streaming.
think they're gonna try to go all digital?
I hope they don't.
Hope they don't go all digital,
Like digital
For
as in
PlayStation
like the
5?
PS Now stuff, or digital as in just through the store.
just through the store.
Oh, I don't mind that.
No, not streaming. They're not gonna do all.
They're
streaming.
not gonna do all streaming, but I'm thinking. You think
They
they might
could
go
go
digital?
discless. There could be that option, right?
Yeah.
You think they could do like 2 versions?
Look at your PS5 is discless.
Could they do 2 versions? If you prefer
They could.
discless,
They
and
could
it's cheaper.
a male and female PlayStation.
It's cheaper. Discless. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
um,
What was you? The discless.
that's gonna be the name of the episode.
It's
Discless.
gonna be the PlayStation on the DL. It's on the download. No, it's discless.
It's discless.
The fuck are you thinking? Who's knocking?
We're back. I forgot what we were talking about.
My ass.
We're talking about Michael's ass.
Yeah.
I know we were talking about discless PlayStations.
Oh yeah, that's discless. Yeah, that was our last. We're just talking about the PlayStation 5.
Michael's ass is discless.
Do you feel like that video games graphics have reached a little bit of a ceiling?
I think they have. I mean, PS5 is gonna. I
Other
think
than having
No, I
better.
think well, maybe graphics wise, sure. Like 4K is probably gonna be as best.
But
as
you
it
just
gets for
have
a while.
better definition or better quality.
I hope like they can reach like 100 frames.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Frame rate. That's gonna be huge, and I think VR is gonna be pretty huge with the
Because
5.
PCs go to 144,
Yeah. Yeah.
or most games go to 144. Cap at that.
Yeah. And I think, like I said, I think VR is going to be huge because PlayStation has been pushing their PlayStation VR pretty hard, and VR gaming is getting a lot bigger. There's a lot more games that are coming. Like when we were at the PlayStation Experience, they had a whole fucking VR section. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
E3, they had a whole VR section. You know, like VR is becoming a bigger thing. It's not just a novelty.
Yeah, it is getting bigger.
Yeah.
Because before it was just a novel, like it's been around for a while, but it was always just that. Whoa! Look at what I can do! Look at my hands! You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's
There's-
actual.
Yeah.
Like,
Before they used to be just like simulations.
yeah.
Simulation.
Yeah, now you can play like a shooter and shit.
Yeah, there's like legit. Like
You
that
can
Beat
play,
Saber looks fucking fun as
You
shit.
can play what are they called? Battle royales and shit now
Mm.
in VR.
Yeah.
Are there? Did you see that South Park, the VR South Park episode?
No.
I saw it last night. That shit had me dying.
I'm trying to think. Is
He
it
had
older or-
I don't know how old he had like goggles and a headset on Butters, and he tricked him into thinking it was a headset, and he was talking to him on the walkie-talkie. And he was telling him, like, if he takes it off, it could scramble his brain and shit. And he was getting him to like, do chores and shit, like, in VR. And then, like, Butters, like, lost control, or he lost control of Butters, and he started, like, he went and kicked his dad in the balls and shit, like trying to stab a hooker and shit, and he got stabbed. And then, so Butters is in the hospital, and Cartman's like, fuck, he's gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
For doing this. So he calls, like, customer service or whatever for the Oculus, and then the customer service is like, no, you're the one you're the one wearing a headset and think you're think you're in reality, but you're in VR. He's like, you were in a coma you fell asleep and you're in a coma in your room with a headset on, and he's like, it's like an Indian guy he's talking to on customer service and shit. He's like, what? He's like, no. It's like, no way. And then, like, they get Kyle to fucking try to go help him and shit, like, try to go pull him out, and then he's like, no, Kyle, you're stuck in there. It was funny, though. Like, it just got, like, more twisted as it went on.
Yeah.
Like, the customer service, it's just fucking the stupid customer service guy. That just was so funny.
They can do Indian customer service at South Park, but
he's like, you're stuck in a paradox. He's like, you're stuck in a VR paradox. He's like, but have I been of service? Or he's like, have I answered your questions and been of service to you? That's all that matters. Oh my god.
We give him a survey.
Yeah, pretty like that's the.
I hate anytime I call customer service and they ask me that question.
Can you please fill out the survey for us?
No. Have I answered all your questions and have offered you excellent service today? I'm like,
no.
Yeah, I guess. Thanks.
They just say no.
No. Click. I was gonna say something about South Park and VR. Oh, have you guys seen that? I've seen it all over the internet now. Like every once in a while, I'll see it posted, like on Reddit or something. You're scrolling through, and all it is a black image with the white text that says, "You are in a coma. It's time for you to wake up. We have no other way to contact you." And it was just like, It's like I always, anytime I see that, I think it's just like, what if, huh? It's one of those things, like one day
it's like that one thing that voicemail was going around for a little bit.
Which one?
Remember the one we talked about something?
I don't remember
it's
that.
Like a big conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, the number. Whatever happened with that? I stopped following after that episode.
Yeah. Stop caring.
Yeah, just like, we talked about it on the show.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You don't remember that guy he got a voicemail? Well, no, it was something else first.
No, he got a voicemail. It was just numbers,
and beeping, right?
Yeah.
And then it was numbers and beeping, and then they were coordinates to somewhere. It was supposed to be connected to the flight that crashed.
Oh, that was a hoax.
Was it all a hoax? And then people came to my house. And...
That was a hoax.
Dang it.
He
doesn't even know. He just
no, it was a hoax.
It was a hoax.
I looked it up. It was a hoax. I researched it. Hey, but what was up with those blue lights in New York the other day? Did you see that?
I heard about it, but I didn't see them.
Like last week?
Yeah, it was like.
They were the same day of the launch, right?
What launch?
There was like a SpaceX launch.
There was?
I think so. Not SpaceX. Oh yeah, I think it was SpaceX. There was a SpaceX launch
in New York.
Yeah, and then no, it was in I don't remember where it was.
Because these blue lights were in New York.
No, I thought because
SpaceX is here, right?
Yeah, no, but there was a launch. They're like
in Long Beach
on one coast, and then there was like lights seen on another coast. They're like, oh, it's connected to the launch. But like, how the fuck is that connected to the launch? On opposite ends of the fucking country. There's no way that's
Yeah. Yeah, that makes no sense. There's been a lot of shit. But there was all those crazy blue lights. But it was like a cloud cover, like gloomy day, so like you can only see blue lights through the clouds.
Through the clouds, yeah.
But it was like crazy bright ass blue lights shining through the.
Yeah, I don't think I heard about that one then. You know what's funny is just recently too. I just saw there's a subreddit I follow called Data is Beautiful, And it's just like, all it is just random fucking like.
And then I go, when you go to the comments on that thing, and then you go, don't let this distract you from the fact that Al Bundy scored 4 touchdowns in a single game. Yeah, or whatever. That's awesome. I hate those fucking comments. I'm like, I want to know more about this. And these are the fucking top comments. This fucking Al Bundy one that I see all the time.
There was one, one that I saw.
There was one that said, oh, some lady asked me, I don't remember. It was funny though, but I don't remember it.
Trust me, guys.
All right, go on.
It was hilarious. No, there was one that I saw. It was a video where it was like these orange lights, and like first you see one light up, and it starts to slowly move, and then you see another one light up, and then another one right up close to it, and then like one way lower, and they all just start slowly moving in one direction, and like people are freaking out watching it, right? And then like there's another video, and what it was the Navy parachute team like jumping into a football game. But when you watch them from a distance, all you see is this one. It looks like a shooting star. Like it just goes real slow, then it stops and it starts to drop. But it's like they're all moving in a pattern. You know what I mean? Because it's a fucking parachute team doing their fucking little.
The routine.
The routine. But it was like, but if you watch it, it looks really eerie when you watch it from just like where you just see the dots.
Yeah.
And I was like, 'cause I was watching like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And then so they're on the link in the comments. There's a link like, this is what it is, guys. And I was like, oh shit, like it ruined it for me. But like you can see people freaking out watching these lights. And shit.
but if somebody said like, oh, it's parachuters, and you're like, I guess that doesn't make sense. But sometimes when they say what it is, they're like, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, swamp gas.
Doesn't make sense at all. Yeah.
So like I was saying, with the data is beautiful. There was a chart. It was unidentified objects by type. So like, okay, I saw a UFO. Okay, well, describe the UFO. It was a disc. There was 3 blue lights. It was 1 white light. It was whatever, you know, and it was like from all the way from like the 50s, or it might have been maybe gone to the 40s to present, and like from the 40s and 50s it was all disc based. Then into the 80s it was still kind of disc based, but it was more lights. And then as modern times now it's all lights. You never hear about anyone seeing any disc based ships anymore. But I guess because alien technology has advanced as well. But
it's just light. They're just light.
They're just lights now. But
yeah, it's a whole different species controlling this sector now.
Yeah, like what if there's like a galactic empire?
There is, bro. There is galactic empire. It's already out there.
It's already out there.
Did you see that he found ice on Mars?
Did they?
Thing of a crater full of ice.
Oh shit! So that means there was water at one point.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Right?
That means if there's water, there's life.
Yeah.
Or was.
Anytime I start talking about aliens, all I think of is Pillow Talk by fucking the Lil Dicky song. Fucking aliens.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a. Like, I think in our lifetime there's gonna be a.
You think? I don't think in our lifetime.
There's gonna be a fucking like a very serious all right. There's aliens. It's just like I think so.
I think maybe.
Just because like all the phones and everything, like.
I mean, space travel becomes
it's more and more of a like instinct to like pull out your phone.
Yeah.
Or whatever, to like that be your first instinct. Pull out my phone and record.
Yeah.
Or whatever, you know.
But
like I don't know.
Maybe that's why aliens haven't been abducting anybody
travel.
Like, oh, these fuckers got phones and they got cameras.
I feel like space travel, like they're not like it's not like you're traveling, like you're moving through. Like you got to be going interdimensional to be able to go from one side of the universe to the other. Like there's no way that you could travel that.
Yeah.
Like light can't even like you're moving faster than light or whatever. Like you have to be going through another dimension back into.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, like
how does it work? Do you go into another dimension where we're super fast?
No, well, supposedly the way it supposedly works is like, okay, so this is space, right? My sweater is space. You're here. Where you want to go is here. So when you go into the dimension, what it's doing is you're folding it, and you're going, you know.
He's doing the Event Horizon.
Yeah.
No, Event Horizon.
Movie, I know exactly. What
No, Event Horizon was interdimensional. No, it wasn't folding space though.
Yeah, he did that exact thing.
I know I've seen it. I've seen it in movies, and I've seen other people describe it like that as well too.
Because he did
Isn't
the
this
paper,
an Interstellar?
and then he just poked
the pole. Yeah, you're right.
I feel like that was an Interstellar too.
It might have been. Well, no, but that's usually how they describe it. That's the best way to describe it. You get something, you fold it. That's what you're doing. There was another movie too. Wrinkle in Time or whatever.
The Disney movie.
Because that's what it's about. That's what the wrinkle is.
You wrinkle something.
I was gonna say something about. There's also like going back to you with the speed of light and shit. Because when they say when something's 1,000 light years away, that means it takes light 1,000 years to get there. Yeah. Like that's like when people say 1,000, like when people say light years, I don't think people really understand that term. Oh, it's only 700,000 light years away. Well, yeah, that's fucking.
Yeah, so like when you see a star, the star you're seeing is that star from, like thousands of years ago.
That star was actually like
that star could even be gone.
Yeah, you're seeing it. Yeah, it could be dead. Yeah,
the light that it did 1,000 years ago.
The way
or whatever
I heard it described once was if that star could look at the Earth and like actually see the Earth. What it would actually be seeing is dinosaurs still on the planet. Yeah. It wouldn't be seeing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, because that's the distance. That's fucking.
Probably made it louder.
You know, right? Imagine it's like super just loud. Everyone just goes deaf listening to the show now because I coughed.
Yeah, space is trippy, man.
Yeah.
Just this shit that we're living in. There was one I saw the other day where it was like, oh yeah, reality is just everybody agrees that this is reality.
Oh, fuck you. Well, that's the same thing with colors and letters. And like, okay, so like I could look at the color red and I point at this one and I say, this one's red.
Is red, but yeah.
And you're like, yeah, that's red. But you could see it as a different,
something else. It's a different color.
A different color than like that's these cans, I see them as blue. But they could be green to you, but we all agree that this is blue because we've been told all our lives.
Yeah, it's like time.
Yeah.
Or like when you do mushrooms, like mushrooms, and you look at shit, like sometimes you don't see it in like 3D space. It looks like 2D.
Yeah.
And so it's like you don't know what's in front of what. So like your mind could just make images, almost any image you want. Like you just could.
Yeah,
imagine it because you don't know what
you lose that depth perception.
Yeah, you don't know what's in front of what, so it's like
and your brain
your whole like your whole vision is just what you're interpreting of these lights going into your.
Yeah, it's all it's not even that. What your brain is doing is you're either seeing the light that's turning that into electrical signals, which is being sent to your brain. Your brain is taking those electrical signals and figuring out, okay, that's what this shit is.
Yeah.
So it's not even the light that you're seeing. You're seeing, really what you're seeing is electrical signals. Or what your brain is interpreting
your brain
is electrical signals. It's
weird.
Yeah.
But it is the light.
But the light gets converted into an electrical signal. Which your brain then converts into an image in your head. Or, you know. Now the thing about it is, where are you seeing them? Are you seeing the images? Like, are you seeing everything in your head, or are you seeing everything? Because your brain has to convert everything that you're seeing.
Yeah, you're seeing everything in your head.
Yeah, but then when you imagine something,
that's why like your brain fills in a lot of shit. Like when you're reading.
Yeah.
Or when you're reading shit. Like that's why like sometimes people fail tests because. Like, you know the answer.
But you write something wrong.
And you fill it in. Like, you're filling shit in. You're assuming what the question is already, and you're filling it.
Like, when you write something in a book, it's like, and then you read the question, it's like, which one of these are not? And it's like, but you're so used to reading the question, which one of these are the thing you're looking for? And it's like, you know, A.
And it's like, you're just doing
that's why they put not.
Usually in all capital and bold.
They put it capital bold.
And underline it.
They put it in like 5 font sizes bigger.
But yeah, but a lot of times, like you said, sometimes your brain auto fills that in, so you just don't even read that part. You read the first 3 letters, the first 3 words of the sentence, and you're like, okay, I know this question, and then you don't even read the rest of it. I mean, that's never happened to me, but
sure,
I'm good at tests. What was I saying?
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah, that's where all the conditioning begins, though, like at school doing all
these tests. This is gonna be a weird episode. We went from UFC fights to PS5 to UFOs and conspiracy theories to how the brain works and interprets signals.
Yeah.
That's the Menudo Steam.
That's the Menudo Steam podcast in a nutshell. So apparently, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is being accused of having racist content.
Hey, we haven't talked about Fortnite, though.
What?
We haven't talked about Carlton and...
Oh, yeah, I had a story about that. Everybody's fucking suing Fortnite.
Oh, yeah, everyone's suing.
Even the backpack kid is suing fucking Fortnite.
The Yoga kid, too?
Just kidding. No, the Yoga kid isn't even in Fortnite.
I'm kidding, bro.
But like
he's not even in Fortnite, bro. He can't.
Carlton's suing Fortnite. What's that Chance the Rapper is fucking...
What's Chance suing him for?
For another dance.
What dance is?
I forget what dance he says is his. And then fucking Backpack Kid is that floss.
They say you can't
copyright a dance.
A dance move.
But see, the Carlton has been in fucking, I think it's been in Call of Duty. I know for a fact it's been in fucking GTA and in Saints Row. Yeah. It's been in fucking, it's been in the
Carlton's only suing Fortnite because Fortnite is winning now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's stupid.
They're at the peak of their fucking profit margins.
But if they didn't have those dances in the game would be just as big.
No, I think those dances are a big part of it. I mean, they become a part. Like people don't know.
Those dances are like what the main thing that makes the money.
Yeah, because you have to pay for
the game. The game would probably be just as big, sure, but the way they make money is from the dances and the skins.
You pay for those dances.
You would pay for an emote no matter what it is.
And the thing is they're not crediting. So people don't. Okay, when you see someone doing we know it as a Carlton dance. Those kids that play Fortnite don't know it as a Carlton dance. That's just a dance from Fortnite.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't know who the fuck Carlton is. There's people listening to this podcast right now that don't know who the fuck Carlton is.
Who the fuck is Carlton? Why are they getting all mad about it?
Right? Was it Alfonso Rivera? Is his name?
I don't know. Is he Mexican?
No.
See, okay, but now you're getting into tricky waters, right? Oh, I mean, I guess because they're selling.
They're selling it. It's like in Saints Row and in GTA and all those other games, it was just something that was in the game. You can use it. You don't use it. You know what I mean? But it came with the game. It wasn't a DLC. You didn't pay for it.
You don't need to buy the. It's the same thing. You don't have to buy the dance or the emote.
Yeah, but they're selling that.
I don't know why you would.
Like because kids, dude. Like most kids, ask them what they want. Like, oh, you want a new phone? Or you want some V-Bucks?
V-Bucks.
Like one of the people I work with. That's what all her kid ever wants is V. Like we can go to McDonald's. Or I can buy some V-Bucks. It's all V-Bucks. That's all people care about is those goddamn V-Bucks.
That's retarded.
And they don't get the thing about it is I mean it doesn't affect
it's kids, dude.
The way you play the game at all. It's just visual changes to the goddamn game.
It's just kids.
It's kids. I know.
And their stupid fucking friends. Their stupid kid friends. I don't see how those dances make they make money, but I don't see it being the dance that makes the money. It's being just the fact that it's something you customize.
Well, yeah, but the kids are buying these dances based on I like this dance. I'm gonna pay money, physical, real money for this dance.
What if they go?
Carlton isn't getting a goddamn dime for all these kids doing Carlton
and then Fortnite. Slightly change each dance?
Then it's still I guess.
Then they're like, all right.
Yeah.
We're done now.
But what about the money they made prior
His hands
to that?
are this direction now when he does this thing. They're not down.
But what
That's
about
not
all the
the
money
same.
they made prior to where the dance was predicated on the hands
not-
being face down?
Same thing with, well, you just settle, right? You still have to settle.
You said just that out of court,
Like
yeah.
WWF, didn't they still have to settle?
Yeah.
Or did they just have to change their name? No, they still have to.
They still had to settle too, yeah. They changed their name, they still had to settle. And then, like, not only
But
that,
the thing is, you can't.
they also couldn't be.
They don't have a copywritten dance. It's not copywritten to any of those people who. They didn't copyright it. Like, they didn't. It's not a.
Yeah, but it's also.
Like,
but
and also, like, they didn't do it. It's not like a performance. You know what I mean?
Well, Carlton did the Carlton dance all the goddamn time.
Yeah, but he never.
And it
like,
became known as the Carlton.
He never, like went on stage and, like.
Nobody performed it
put on
multiple times
shows.
in a TV show.
Where he's like, people come pay him to watch him dance.
Actually, no, he does do public appearances and he does do the Carlton.
Yeah, but that's different.
How do you
That's
figure?
not-
Like
that's
he'll do your fucking bar mitzvah and do the Carlton.
You can't. Yeah, but the law is you can't. This is the law. You can't copyright.
law.
You can't copyright a dance move. You could copyright choreography, a sequence of dance.
Well,
moves.
that's what it is. It's not just a dance move. It's a sequence.
No, it's not.
It's a sequence of
He
moves
doesn't-
that create
he
the
just
Carlton.
does the one move.
No, he
It's just
doesn't.
the one thing over and over.
The Carlton dance is a complex series of dance moves.
It's not.
All right, if you're gonna say that, then
It's not.
then you don't have a case because
It's not,
Fortnite
'cause
only
he's
does
just
2
doing-
moves.
All right,
He's just
sure.
doing one motion over and over.
Well, it's taken from.
Yeah,
the
sure,
Carlton
he's
dance.
doing things in different directions. He's doing different motions, but it's all the same gesture over and over, rhythmically.
What
It's not.
gesture?
It's not a series of gestures
rhythmically to a piece of music that is being played while he's performing said motion.
Yes.
Just get real fucking. I don't even know what the word is anymore.
Convoluted.
Is it convoluted?
Because you
It's
could
getting overcomplicated.
copyright.
Well, just like okay, do you remember the
You copyright a sequence of codes,
yeah?
but you can't copyright the code itself.
Why not? You can copyright anything.
Not the
Fucking
code itself. You can't be
Paris
like,
Hilton tried to copyright
no,
that's
what I'm saying.
hot.
Like, okay, let's say that's what I'm saying. A sequence of code that makes Red Dead. You can't get that copy and be like, well, this is my game now. This is
Yeah.
That's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying. That
it's like-
sequence
it's like
of
with Call
code,
of
you can't
Duty.
take it.
Like with Call of Duty, like people can't replicate Call of Duty's code for like multiplayer and stuff
Mm.
because they have patents on that. But you can, it doesn't stop you from making multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's the same code to make like a multiplayer game, but for that, for
Yeah.
like,
Okay. So,
matchmaking and
but
stuff.
if they made a multiplayer game that played, okay, the code might be different, but it played identically to Call of Duty, had the exact same character, the exact same, or maybe it wasn't even the exact same characters, but it was the exact same, like the animations are the exact same, the motions are the exact same, everything,
It's like
the maps were the same.
yeah, because there's a whole lot of different ways you could throw a grenade.
Yeah. Well.
There's a whole lot of different ways you aim a gun.
Yeah. Okay. But say the maps are the same, just reskinned. You know what I mean?
That's a whole other thing.
That's and really the code might be written differently, but the maps are the same. You know what I mean? So then,
I mean, theoretically, you could do that,
That's not what I'm referring to.
right?
yeah, but no,
You could
I get what you're
you
saying.
could
I'm
make
more
that-
talking about their matchmaking. The matchmaking, that's what they have patents.
Oh, yeah, that's what they have
They
patents,
have
yeah.
like extreme patents on. And
Yeah.
they keep that shit under wraps.
Yeah,
On what?
the matchmaking.
Call of Duty's like matchmaking
Like their
coding.
system? The way
Yeah.
they put together
Yeah, like you know
online.
how like you go into a game, you're like instantly put into a
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
like super fast.
And I've always
Other
said
games
that's,
will take like
that's one of the reasons Call of Duty's success is how smooth they're online.
Yeah,
You get in the game, you
It's
get
like
out
the
of the
secret
game.
sauce.
yeah.
Secret sauce.
It's just the technical aspect of it that it's like linemen, it's like having good linemen. You know,
Mhm.
it's not flashy, but linemen win fucking bowls.
Yep. Defense wins championships.
Yeah.
So Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is racist.
In what way?
Let me pull up the story real quick.
Towards who?
Towards people of race.
Was it something else racist not too long ago that was ridiculous?
I don't remember. Yeah. No. Charlie Brown. Someone was saying Charlie Brown was racist. I don't agree with this. So the way you unlock characters. Yeah, we talked about that last week, or the week before. So to unlock black characters, you have to play as Donkey Kong. Like, okay, you know how you unlock the different characters? Like, okay, so do they for the black characters? Yeah. So you have to somehow match your fighter with the spirit you're trying to unlock.
Who are black characters?
You know what I mean?
What do you mean we're black characters?
So they have DJ and Mr. Sandman from DJ from Street Fighter, and Mr. Sandman from Punch Out. And to unlock them, there are two black characters.
Oh, those are the spirits?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they complain.
These aren't even real characters.
Well, they complain now.
They're
Okay.
spirits.
Prior, they had 0 black characters.
But the thing is, okay, why is it Donkey Kong that unlocks them?
Prior,
because they're brown.
Prior, they had 0 black characters. Now at least you have black characters.
So apparently it doesn't just unlock.
Michael, you don't understand. These aren't even characters we're talking about. These are essentially just fucking stickers that power up your character in a fucking story. No, they're not even fighters.
You can't even use them?
No.
Oh. So why don't they be racist the fact that there's no black characters?
Okay, now look at this. Now what they're saying. But they're saying it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. To unlock the spirit of Tack.
And Diddy Kong.
You know who they should have had in that? Zach Dax in the power. Wait, the power of Juju.
Tack
in the power of Juju. How come he's not in there?
It wasn't a good game.
That was a good game, man. It was a good character.
I mean, it wasn't a popular game, really.
He's ethnic.
He's ethnic, yeah.
So to unlock this thieving character from Kirby named Tack, you have to fight a black villager from Animal Crossing.
Why do you do quotes when you do black?
Because he's not really black. I mean, I guess he is.
Black.
He's black. But so he's just like the original character from Animal Crossing, except he's faster, stronger, and there's something else. And then they're in the article it says all attributes stereotypically placed upon black athletes.
No, it doesn't.
It's like this is their argument. Okay, here, let me see. People have pointed out the battle with the black villager also sees the enemy with increased movement speed, potentially perpetuating two racist stereotypes that all black people can run fast and are thieves. That was directly from this article.
I feel like this is just a fake article.
I feel like people are just not like this was. I legit.
Where'd you get this article?
This is from Game Rant. GameRant.com.
It's a fake article.
It's fake news.
It's like one of those one where they're like, "There's outrage on the internet." And it's like really outrage.
No outrage.
There was like
they're like 5 people.
You're outraged.
Or there's like 5
Not
people
everybody.
who complained or whatever, and you say like, "There's outrage." Just because they make these headlines seem worse than it is.
So Kojima might be teasing the release date of Death
The
Stranding.
Kanye West fucking collab.
Kanye West is
The Kanye
scoring,
West Kojima
Death
collab.
Yeah. I actually just came out with a pair of shoes. I don't know.
Some Yeezys.
Did you actually see the text that Kanye put out for that?
No.
It was like, someone told me Hideo Kojima's in New York. Tell him we gotta link up.
Uh-huh.
Like literally that's all it was like. So it was like Twitter's just gonna go on, hey!
Hey, Kanye's over here.
Like someone tell him we gotta link up, but it was like,
I don't know if you're
like,
aware, but Kanye has requested your presence.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you.
The Yay.
But so Kojima has tweeted out.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yay and Yeezus. Does he still go by Yeezus?
Yeah,
I think he wants to change his name to Yay though.
To Yay,
right? Something like
that. I don't follow.
I think like Cam and all them call him Yay.
Yeah, I think so.
That guy's he's funny and crazy.
So
he's not on the Donald Trump train anymore.
I don't know. I'm sure he is.
I thought they had a little problem.
Did they? No, he's gonna do a diss track against Trump. Donald Trump hates black people. Wasn't that Kanye that said that about? Didn't he come on and say like George Bush hates black people? George Bush hates black people. Yet he thinks fucking Donald Trump is fucking.
Hey, maybe he's.
I mean, anyway, I don't know.
You don't know either of them.
Yeah, I don't. This is true. Kojima tweeted out, "Is 2019 the year of the whale? Please look forward to Death Stranding." So I don't know if he's saying 2019 is the year that Death Stranding comes out, but
is there even a year of the whale?
I don't think so.
I don't think there was even a whale in the.
No, there's not.
Chinese calendar.
There's not. Is there a whale?
Is there a Japanese calendar that's like similar to the? Chinese
it might be different. It might be.
Is there a whale in this Stranding?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a whale. Remember that whale in the sky?
The first trailer. It's like a bunch of dead whales washed up on the beach.
And wasn't there one in the sky too?
He's just saying that it's coming out in 2019, and that whales is kind of a theme with the game.
Yeah.
He's basically saying that it's coming out in 2019.
Pretty much, yeah.
On PS5.
On PS5, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What is it? Launch exclusive.
Yeah.
Launch exclusive.
And did you know that
would be crazy? Is it coming out for Xbox too?
It's supposedly
exclusive.
I thought it was just a launch exclusive.
No, I'm pretty sure it's exclusive.
I hope so.
You sure about that?
No. I keep seeing that FedEx. It's a FedEx simulator. It just has fucking what's his name with all the packages. You guys know how Roombas work?
Roomba. Yeah, they move around in vacuum.
Yeah, but do you know how they vacuum like efficiently?
Yeah, Death Stranding is a PS4 exclusive.
Okay, good.
They're basically like ping pong.
No, that's what the original Roomba types. They were essentially blind, but when they would bump into something, they would just change direction.
Opposite.
Yeah. So, but the more modern ones, what they do is they actually have a infrared scanner, and they scan your house, and they make an internal map of your house.
So when they fucking raid your ass, they have it down to a T.
Exactly. But someone has taken what they're doing with the Roomba maps. Someone has been able to a developer for Doom. They've taken the maps for Roomba and imported those maps into the original Doom game, the original first-person shooter, and now you can play your living room in a Doom map. It's just they're taking the data from the map, and they're just so it'll be your room, it'll be your living room, your whatever room your Roomba uses, you use your Roomba in, and it'll have all the Doom layout.
I don't understand.
So like the map will be the shape of your house.
A square?
Like with all your shit in it too, like sofas and coffee tables and.
It's retarded.
But here, watch. Let me see. I have
the most retarded thing ever.
I have images. So look at this is.
Never heard lots of retarded things.
So this is the data that your Roomba gets on the top, and then it's turned into a Doom map on the bottom.
Can my Roomba just clean the room, please?
It can apparently, but I mean, it can also give you a.
Who gets a Roomba?
I don't know. Oh shit! I was gonna show you this one, Mike, because I know how much you hate Teslas. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
There's
They get cancer, man.
a Tesla. The Tesla superchargers. Like Tesla, they have these superchargers.
Super cancer.
The superchargers they have out in like malls and shit. What?
Or it's just a really fast charger.
It's a Tesla supercharger. It's like so you can go like they're specifically designed to charge Teslas very fast.
And they're gas powered?
Yes.
There?
No. What's been happening is angry truck drivers, like these guys in pickup trucks. Let me see. I can tell you where this story happened. I should have saved this for What the Florida.
Is it in Florida?
No, it's not in What the Florida. It's not in Florida. This one happened in North Carolina last weekend. Angry truck drivers, like with these big lifted up pickup trucks, just parked in all the spaces. And anytime a Tesla driver came up, they jumped out of their trucks, shouted and yelled at them to get the fuck out of here, because they're tired of all these electric cars in goddamn North Carolina.
Stupid.
So, like, apparently this is happening all over the country now. Angry truck drivers
They're just parking.
They're just parking.
Tesla's parking space?
Yeah, and then when Teslas roll up to get charged, they chase them off with pitchforks and torches and shit.
Oh, yeah. Where are they getting torches?
I don't know.
From the KKK rally.
Yeah, from the KKK rally they left earlier. I just thought it was fucking funny that people are so angry that they're like, I don't understand. Like,
I hate when people put so much energy into negativity.
Seriously.
Like, why do you put that much energy into stopping somebody from doing something? Why can't you put that much energy into helping people do something?
Do you guys care what Mysterio is going to look like in the new Spider-Man movie?
Rey Mysterio?
Yeah, Rey Mysterio.
Yes, Rey Mysterio.
619?
Booyaka, booyaka.
619 the fuck out of Spider-Man.
I would like to see Spider-Man take a 619 to the face. So, there's been a toy leak.
Toy leak?
Toy leak.
This is what
Leaky toys?
Jake Gyllenhaal is going to look like.
Is he gonna have the fishbowl on his head?
I hope so.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home.
Spider-Man Far From Home?
That's the sequel to Homecoming.
And Jake Gyllenhaal's playing it?
He's gonna be the.
He's going to be... Yeah.
Oh.
Did we talk about how he confirmed he was going to be Mysterio?
Wasn't it just like on Instagram?
It was like, but like the way he had is like, oh, I guess I'm not playing Spider-Man after all.
Yeah.
He's holding up the thing. So,
That's pretty dumb.
yeah. Anyway,
I don't like Jake and Gyllenhaal. Jake and Gyllenhaal.
I don't like him or his sister.
Yeah, his sister is not.
She looks like a bulldog.
I hated...
She has like a bulldog face or a
I
pug.
hated that she was, what's her face from Batman?
Yeah, she replaced fucking what's her nuts? She replaced Tom Cruise's ex-wife.
No, yeah, she was
Katie
bad
Holmes?
too.
Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes. Yeah.
Those are two very bad choices to play. What is that bitch's name? I keep forgetting her name.
I don't remember her name either. Do you remember the love interest from Batman, the trilogy, the Nolan trilogy? I can't. And I remember
She always used to be a big deal. Now they kind of got rid of her. Like, she's not even in any of the Batman movies anymore.
No. Well, no, I mean, Batman's always had love interests. Like, okay, in the first one, it was Vicky Vale. Then it was Catwoman. Then it was Poison Ivy. No, Poison Ivy was later. But who was after? Who was after?
It was
Catwoman?
Barbara Gordon.
Have you guys seen the animated Killing Joke?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so cringy, man. Like watching that. Oh god, that was so bad.
It's pretty funny.
Shit, we have 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Do you guys got anything?
Barbara Gordon, or Commissioner Gordon saved the little kid who eventually
grows up to fuck his daughter. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, brother, you laugh?
But like, cause like she almost gets raped in the first half of the first quarter of the movie, and then like her way of taking that back is by fucking Batman. Before he's go like that's her way of taking her power back or whatever. Like at least that's what it was described to me as.
Sure.
She took the bad essence from
Yeah, she essentially rapes Batman. All right.
It's really killing me who the fucking girl is in the back.
Rachel Dawes.
Rachel, yeah.
What happened with Aquaman?
Where's Rachel?
What are the reviews? Yeah, Rachel. What are the reviews with Aquaman?
Everyone's saying it's awesome.
They're full of shit.
Everyone's saying it's
bullshit. I heard it was trash.
Well, everyone's been saying Venom is awesome too.
Venom was trash, man.
I haven't finished watching it.
I heard
It's
Aquaman
trash, bro.
was alright.
I couldn't get past Venom. I was watching the first 15 minutes and I was like, this is trash. This is complete and utter trash.
Holmes and Watson was good.
Holmes and Watson.
I can't believe it got a fucking 0% rating on fucking.
Because people they're stupid.
I hate Rotten Tomatoes though. I never trust the reviews because
Yeah,
it's a bunch of people that are like, fuck
Yeah,
you.
Will
Like,
Ferrell's not Talladega Nights prime anymore.
no,
but
he's not. It's not. It's
still funny.
It's not my favorite
It's
Will
still-
Ferrell
it
movie, but
still
it was
made
still
me
fucking
laugh.
hilarious.
Yeah, sure, I didn't have like those crazy hysterical laughs.
But there
in
were
the-
those
in the
moments-
original Anchorman, but there was
Yeah.
still shit that made me laugh. I couldn't help but laugh at.
Yes.
Aquaman has a 64%.
Okay.
I want to see what Holmes and Watson has now.
Yeah. Also, we our Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse fucking review got fucked up on our last episode. but it's amazing. Go see it. I gave it 2 chocolate milks. All right.
What'd you say?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
9%.
9% now? I think it deserves way higher than
I
that.
think people don't understand how Rotten Tomatoes, because Rotten Tomatoes, when it says
There's critic scores, and then there's
because when you
user
say like
scores.
okay, it has 100% Rotten Tomatoes, I was thinking
And
like
Google user says 33% like this movie.
I was thinking like don't they throw tomatoes at like performers who aren't good?
Yeah.
So, like,
Well, no,
if
see,
it
that's why
has
the
a lot
Rotten
of
Tom-
tomatoes, then that means that you threw all these tomatoes at them,
Yeah.
and it wasn't good.
Yeah.
So I think some people don't understand when
Yeah.
they're casting their vote or whatever.
How this
How
fucking-
does it get? Who goes on Rotten Tomatoes and goes
People who have time to fucking go and
clicks like like thumbs up or whatever, because that's all it is, right? Just thumbs up or thumbs down.
I've only seen the reviews. I've never actually tried
or
to
do
review
they just
anything
get
myself.
it off of critics?
They do critic
A group
reviews and
of
they have
critics.
user reviews. So they have 2. But
I hate Rotten Tomatoes.
me too.
I
I'm
don't
not a
listen
fan
to
of
shit
it.
they say because they're.
No, I think the tomato meter is just critic,
Okay.
right? And then audience score is 28%.
Okay. Is that for... What about for Aquaman?
Let me see.
Hurry, we only got a minute left.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
64% tomato meter,
Uh-huh.
81% audience score.
Yeah, see? But if I'm going to take anything, I'll take the audience score. I don't like fucking movie critics. Fuck movie critics.
Yeah, but the audience is stupid. They're all fucking fooled by Momoa's look.
Abs.
All right.
Like,
On
the
that note,
Frontier is fucking terrible, and everybody says it's good. It's terrible.
on that note, game over.
Terrible.
No more questions.